Hello everyone, it's UnsungNPC back here with another Prestige class video for you today. Today we're going to be looking at a very fun and exciting and iconic Prestige class, the Dragon Disciple. I love dragons, I'm a big fantasy nerd. If you're playing this game, you probably are also a fantasy nerd. So let's dive in. Alright. So, the Dragon Disciple, okay, prereqs, you have to be able to spontaneously cast arcane spells at first level. They have to be spontaneous. Unfortunately, that means no wizard Dragon Disciples, which sucks because you do get a bonus to intelligence, but them's the breaks. Knowledge Arcana 5. Simple. You can't have these other sorcerer archetypes or bloodlines. You can only have a dragon bloodline if you're a bloodline character. Okay? If you have any other bloodline, you cannot also have another bloodline, which is what Dragon Disciple is all about. Alright? That's pretty much what this class is prereq-wise. Now let's dive into what we're doing here. Okay, you get Blood of the Dragons, which means that if you're a sorcerer with a dragon bloodline, you add your levels to it, or a Blood Rager, you add your levels to it. If you're someone who doesn't have a dragon bloodline yet, you get a dragon bloodline. Okay. Natural armor increased by 1. Great. You get your spellcasting stacking as you level up. With this class, you get a strength increase by 2. Fantastic. You get a dragon bite. Okay. It does 1d6 plus 1.5 times the strength modifier. Upon reaching 6th level, this bite also deals 1d6 points of energy damage, depending on your dragon's energy type. Yeah, you get a breath weapon for your dragon's energy type, which is really, really cool. You get another strength increase by 2 and a natural armor increase by 1. You get blind sense for 25 feet, which is really nice. Because, blinding is actually a thing that I've had it's actually a debilitating effect that happens to your characters a lot in this game, surprisingly. This is when your Dragon Bite gets the energy points. +2 to your Constitution. +1 to your Natural Armor. Dragon form, so you'll be able to turn into a dragon like Dragon 1. At 10th level, it becomes Dragon 2. What else does it say? Caster level for this is equal to your effective sorcerer levels for your draconic bloodline, which is less if you weren't a sorcerer before coming into this class, which you should be. Ability boost +2 intelligence. Wings, you get wings. Blind sense. Alright, this is 50 feet now. Blind sense of 50 feet. And dragon form 2. Okay, and remember, you're turning into the dragon of your bloodline. This is a pretty standard thing here. The point of this is to really focus on your dragonness in your dragon bloodline. Basically, it's giving you a lot of strength and constitution. I think that being a strength-based fighting character is the way to go for a Dragon Disciple. I know sorcerers, but yeah, you should probably be a strength-based sorcerer, because otherwise these bonuses to strength and natural armor and constitution mean nothing. The bonus to intelligence, I get it because dragons are intelligent creatures, but it still sucks because you have to basically be a charisma caster, and you can't intelligence doesn't really do anything for you. So you can't be a sage sorcerer and use intelligence instead, because the sage sorcerer determines your bloodline and gives you the arcane bloodline. So you can't do it. You have to be a character with a draconic bloodline, which in this game is either a sorcerer. We've got your dragon bloodlines. And now, listen, you don't get your bloodline powers here. They're being replaced by the ones with Dragon Disciple. So the real difference is you could have gotten more magical things as a plain sorcerer, but because you're doing Dragon Disciple instead, you're instead getting more dragon things instead of magical things. Okay? That's why it's more of a strength-based type of character. The only other thing you can be is also a Blood Rager. Because Blood Ragers have bloodlines, and you can also pick a dragon for this. Now, Blood Rager is a modded class from Call of the Wild, so if you don't have that mod, you only have Sorcerer as an option, really. None of these other classes could ever possibly fit into Dragon Disciple effectively. I just don't see how you could make it work. I guess the other option would be to, if you wanted to do like a little bit of levels in Sorcerer so that you can get the first, so that you can cast first level spells, and then put classes into another martial fighting class, and just keep taking ranks of Knowledge Arcana until you can become a Dragon Disciple, then I guess you could do that. That actually could work out for you. If you did that, honestly, some things I might recommend, Monk would be cool. Especially if you're the Scaled Fist Monk, because it is Charisma based. So you'd get to, your Charisma would actually have another purpose. You do miss out on some powers though for not going full monk, but you'd get a lot of the feats that go with it, so that could work out for you maybe. Where was it? Mages, they have Eldritch Scion, where you also get bloodlines. These could actually work out pretty well as well, as like another option. Could be really good, actually. One of the companions is an Eldritch Scion Magus, and I make them a Dragon Disciple every time because they have a Dragon Bloodline. So you could do that. You get bonuses with swords and stuff, which I think is really cool. I don't think a standard, like, Eldritch Scion Magus or anything like that's nearly as good as being like a Sword Saint or a Skirnir or anything like that. But Sword Saint's not going to let you do Dragon Disciple. So if you're dead set on Dragon Disciple, this honestly might be the best option for you. I think Sorcerer's still pretty strong. Strength-based Sorcerers, they are doable. You can do them. They're great. Eldritch Scion Magus is a good contender. Blood Rager would be really cool. The only downside is that you get barely any spells, and you get spells pretty late. But you get all these like rage bonuses and crap. And I feel like being able to rage as like a Dragon Disciple seems terrifying, and definitely a way to knock your enemies, you know, out of the picture. I think that'd be cool. Plus Uncanny Dodge, improved Uncanny Dodge, being able to give yourself bonuses, fast movement, yeah, Blood Rage stuff would be really sick. So you could definitely do some cool things with this one, I think. And they have really cool archetypes. But like I said, this is a modded class. So if you want this, you have to do Call of the Wild mod. And I think that you should anyway, because it's awesome. The links for those mods are in the description in this video and all my other videos. So definitely check those out. Yeah. People are probably going to say that Eldritch Scion Magus is the way to go for making a strength-based, you know, Dragon Disciple. I'd say could be. I think the modded class Blood Rager is stronger, for sure. And I think some Sorcerer still has a strong contending against the Magus, in my personal opinion. You still get your spell casting, and just being able to use all these spells, I think, is pretty sick. So, that's my opinion, though. Everyone has their own opinions on it, and that's totally cool. Let me know what combinations you come up with and in the comments. And hit that subscribe button so you can check out my other content. be alerted when I start my Let's Play content or any other guide videos I do, and for other future games on top of this one. You know, you want to be here for it, so totally be here for it. Thanks for watching the video, whether you're new or an experienced player. I appreciate you taking the time. I hope that this video was helpful to you in figuring out kind of what makes the Dragon Disciple tick. It is pretty much just a bunch of stat increases and spell levels, like spell casting progression. Like, that's pretty much all the dragon is, plus getting wings, a bite, and breath weapon. It's just focusing more on those draconic aspects instead of the spell casting stuff. So, really cool class. One of the favorites, a staple in any Pathfinder game, really. Because who doesn't love dragons, right? What kind of fantasy nerd doesn't like dragons? If you're one of those, I'm sorry. I'm UnsungNPC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.